Hey y'all, welcome back. This is my project update for the end of January edition. Um, y'all, I actually finished stuff, and two of them were reading goals. And the other one is something that's been a long time coming. Um, Maybe you'll guess it, maybe you won't. Um, Roman Blanket is done, finally. I finished this towards the end of the month because I was reminded through Instagram that this has been on the needles for 4 years. So I'm very glad it's finally done. So that is one thing that's finished. Um, the other two things that are finished were two reading goals. It is a little cop out that they're the smallest things, but finally finished The Professor. I literally hung on to this so I could hold it up in this video and say it's done, and I really didn't like it. It wasn't my favorite, it was just whatever. So that's that. It's done, and it's getting decluttered. But then this one is Jean Rhys, A Wide Sargasso Sea. Actually a pretty good book. Definitely recommend. Makes the mad woman in the attic a little bit more sympathetic, a lot more sympathetic. It just kind of confirms that Rochester's kind of an ass, to put it mildly. So those are the three things that I finished last month. And so I replaced them with a few other things. One of the replacements was this one, Black Patriots and Loyalists, fighting for emancipation in the War of Independence, because ain't that some hypocrisy with the Founding Fathers. So yeah, I've only gotten a couple of pages from where I started. I'm on page 70 right now. I bought this a few years ago to start research for a NaNoWriMo novel. Got a bunch of books just for that purpose, and then finished the writing, but I didn't finish the reading, and now that I'm looking to edit more of my stuff, I should probably read a lot more. Also, just it's a generally interesting topic. So that's one of the replacements. The next thing that is a replacement is the Ordinary Moisturizer, the natural moisturizing factors and hyaluronic acid. And yeah, it's the plain one. This one's where I started, this one's where I am. Yeah, it's the moisturizer. It sure moisturizes. I'll stop saying that for people who hate that word. Yeah, it works. It is what it is. I don't expect a whole ton from basic skincare. I do want to get more into skincare stuff, but for the time being, budget allowing, it's not a lot. I don't care too much. And so that's one, and then the third one is the scarf from this is yarn that I got for Christmas. I think the project that was, because this is obviously this was not on the list when I started it back in August. I didn't even own this yarn yet. And I think I finished the project that was already on the list when this number came up. So, because it's a randomized, made a numbered list, did a random number generator, and this number came up, and so instead I started this scarf. The colorway is WIP Yarns, it's Orion Nebula is a colorway, because it's all pink and purples and bisexuals and stuff. Yeah, so, well, not quite right shade of blue. Anyway, the colorway is called Orion Nebula. It's very pretty. It's very soft. And I want to make a super long scarf that still has buttons on the end, so you can do it sort of cowl-like or leave it long if you want to. So that's that. And so the rest of the stuff that is just progress. Let's start with the books. So next, To Kill a Mockingbird. I'm now on page 74. It's only a couple of pages gain. Same with Dracula. I started on page 222. I'm now on 240. I will be working through this next, and then soon thereafter I'll be making a push through Times Convert. All of these are good books. It's just my brain has been all over the place. I think quarantine's kind of getting to me finally. So those are those projects. Makeup stuff. This is Burt's Bees Lip Balm. Last month it was 17.6 grams. It is now at 16.83 grams. And that's as far as it'll go. So hopefully it'll be done soon. Maybe next month, maybe not. So that's that. Bite Beauty lipstick is currently at 45.40 grams. And again, this is gonna go any month now. So that's that. And that is down. So it's 45.40 down from 45.63. And then next up is the Bobbi Brown Crimson lipstick. Again, not a whole ton of product left. Initially, last month it was 105.18 grams, and it is now 104.75 grams. So it is well on its way. So for the eyeshadow singles, first up is Peach Smoothie, which I use to set my eyeshadow primer a lot all over the lid. Lots of pan there. It's currently 7.25 grams. Last month it was 7.7 grams, so almost a half a gram. If the lip balm is not the next to go, I feel like this will be. It's a peachy shade. It works. Yeah, so next is Tuscan Sun from Makeup Geek. Smaller pan. This is currently 8.7 grams. It was 8.88 grams. I haven't used it as much as I've been using Hayride because I want to finish Hayride up, because that and Dracula I think are like the last two that have been in since the very beginning. So been trying to focus on this Hayride, which is currently 8.31 grams, down from currently 8.31 down from 8.71, so 0.4 grams, so quite a bit. So that's that. And last of the makeup stuff is the Kaleidoscope perfume. I've used a little bit since the tape was put in. I've been using this as a room spray a little bit as well as a body spray. It's alright. So that is where that is, and I'll probably finish it next month as well. So that's that. And then so I've already talked about Orion, and then Celestarium. For some reason I did not write down on my postcard or my index card what row I started the month on, but I am currently on row, about to start round 132. And again, that's out of 156 for like the main body, and then there's a border that you do. And yes, those are Stitch Marker's based out of a well-known franchise space opera thing. It's also connected to a certain poster I have. Yeah, oh dear, I just lost a bunch of stitches inside. Oh no. Well, that'll be a headache. Oh well. So, last thing. Hitchhiker shawl. Shawlette, whatever. Almost done. Almost-ish. I think I just bound off for number 35, again out of 42. If I truck right along, I may well get to 42 or the end of the ball next month. So, goals for next month. I really want to finish one of those lip products. And I really want to finish Dracula as well, and possibly Hayride the eyeshadow. Though I get the feeling that Peach Smoothie will finish first. So so that's that. I think I've finished 13 or 14 items so far, which means in order to finish 27 by April, I need to get trucking along. So, reading a lot more, knitting a lot more. Yeah, so if I use Kaleidoscope, that'll be done by the end of next month, I figure. I'll probably do the lip balm, and I'll be trucking right along through Dracula. And Peach Smoothie, I'll be trucking right along through that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll make a sincere effort to finish Hitchhiker, that'll be 5. And that'll probably put me right on track to finish by April. But yeah, so that's my update, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!